What's up, y'all? What's up, y'all? This time, this discussion we're gonna have right now is about the streets, about being a G, and none other than Young Sev here to shed a little light on this whole topic for y'all. So as y'all watching this, be educated on what's really going on here. All right? It's all good, man. Holla.
Check it out. All this, blood, crip, all that other stuff is not worth it. It ain't. It's not about who said is what, whatever. Drop it. My whole thing is, I think you should take your rags and burn it. I mean, you guys can go ahead and say what you guys want because I already lived that life. I already know what it's all about. And all that killing and all that stuff ain't cool because, tell you the truth, kills replays in your head and it messes with you mentally. And if you're up to, dealing with that type of crap, and it's not the business. That's all I gotta say. It's not the business, the drug dealers, the pimps, and all that other stuff. Leave all that crap alone. I think you guys should pick up and study the books because at the end, if you think about it, real talk, if you want to get real deep into it, either you end up dead, if not dead, locked up, and if not locked up, you'll be left with nothing. And when you get left with nothing, you just do crap all over again. And me, for instance, I got left with nothing, zero with nothing, no clothes, nothing. I got stuck with one outfit for at least a year, for a whole year until I started getting stuff back. And it's a horrible life to live. You got to continue watching your back all the time, wondering when's the next person gonna come and get you. When's the dude gonna do a drive-by? Who's gonna jump you? Who's gonna stab you? It's just it's not the business, man. You got anything to say?
Yeah, definitely. I definitely got something to say, man. A lot of people underestimate people because they didn't do all the dirt that another did. Now you gotta check something out here real quick. Okay, everybody has done something different. Everyone has different experiences. You feel me? Everybody has walked a different line. I consider it a borderline disrespect when someone is like, "Hey, you can't do this because you don't know this." Okay, check this out. Pop culture has made gang banging, blood and cripping, whatever you want to title it, a popular, acceptable mainstream uh, idealist. Crip walking around with the red rag. I'm telling you right now, if you think Lil Weezy and Jeezy and Snoop and Game and Dub C and Mac 10 and the list goes on of all the artists that are affiliated with gang banging, just all that. You think their lives are peachy because they're making the money they have at all? Trust me, there is someone keeping these guys alive. These guys are making money. That's about the only reason why these guys are still successful. They got good promoters, and they're doing what they're doing, and people accept them because they're pop culture icons. Problem is a lot of these kids are out here emulating it. They're out here, trying to be like Weezy, trying to be like Jeezy, trying to be like Game. It's cool to hang a red flag. It's cool to hold a blue flag. It's cool to do all this stuff. Really? Is it really? Do you not realize that there are people, there are dudes out there who have put their life on the line for that color, who have sacrificed everything they had and died like a soldier for those colors? And you guys are walking around acting like it's no big deal. It's just urban culture. It's just what we do. Nah, man, you got it all twisted up. You have no idea what some of these dudes have been through to wear that rag, to sport that. You know, not saying it's right. I'm not even saying it's cool. I'm just saying, like the military, we didn't even know what was going on until they started bringing videos and images and stuff like that across the border of the ocean. We didn't know what went on in Vietnam. We didn't know what happened in Pearl Harbor. We didn't have the capability we have now. So when you finally realize and start bringing videos and the reporters went over there to broadcast live from the Middle East, we started seeing, oh my gosh, those soldiers are going through a lot. You think it ain't the same way with these G's? Go, watch a video on some Bloods freestyling, some Crits freestyling, where they at in Crenshaw and in L.A. and Compton and all those places, what they go through. They hustling to make a meal ticket. They ain't go glamour and gang banging. It's hustle and trying to handle your business, right?
That's right. The whole thing, the way I look at it, if you're out there doing dirt, who can you? Why would you even want to trust the person? You know, you call that your road dog. The man's out there doing this, man. To tell you the truth, the game is dirty. They'll turn it back. They'll just turn it back on you. And the whole thing, they're not really that loyal because are they gonna be right there, locked up with you? Are they gonna be there? You know, take the blame for, even though it was their fault, but you just happened to be in the scene at the wrong time. You think they're gonna jump right there and say, "Hey, dog, you know, it was me. You should lock me up. I did this and da 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 da," and match the fingerprints? Nah, you gonna have to take that blame for. They ain't gonna take no blame for something that they did. And top of that, if these guys really don't like you like that, they could just set you up. And then, oh, let's not forget about the snitchers, because they are out there. You got the snitchers out there. And if the dude's player hating you, man, that's your life on the line. He's out there telling you everything that they're doing, what you're doing, all the coke you've been doing, all the guns you've been selling, or all the kills you've been doing, all that stuff. You got them guys out there, too, you got to worry about. And top of that, your big bosses. If your big bosses, if you're not here in a certain time, or if the dude thinks, he can just hear a rumor, and the dude wants you dead, and you're gonna have to prove yourself. I mean, would you rather live that life? You call those your homies? Those are your friends? That's your family? Nah, nah.
We were talking about this a little bit earlier today too. You know, it just hit my mind to speak about it live on camera right now. You know, we sitting here as believers of the faith now. You know, new or for a while, it made no difference. We're still believers in the faith. We sitting here worried about whether or not we good. We in church sweating our destination and everything else. Come to find out, there are dudes out there a whole lot worse off than we are. They more hellbound than we are. You know what I'm saying? And it trips me out. It just trips me out how people who have God are sweating going to hell, not realizing, man, there's some dudes out there who are just.
It's like the whole gym, like the what do they call them? Haitians. The Haitians, what they believe in to die what they do. They think that all the killings and all that is all that what they believe is all devil. And they don't care to die. They don't care to front line. They're out there without no bulletproof vests. They're out there with machetes and some gas. I mean, those are some crazy cats, and then we're out here sweating, talking about like what he said. We not going to heaven and all that. These guys are all hellbound. These guys are all about the devil. They even say the devil is their god. And these guys, man, they got some vicious people out there. They got people out there rip you and split you in a split second, all just because what you're faking. We got people out there that'll chop you up and hack you up for no reason. They got people out there that'll just take out your whole family all just because you said one word. One little stupid word. You could just say, you know, I think, you know, Crips and Bloods are dumb. And then you got a whole crew at your door. And so if you answer the door, now your family's slain. So they got some crazy knuckleheads out there, you know. They got people that are blowing up buildings. You got people out there that's in there pretty deep. You know, deeper than you think. What you see in those movies, there's some real guys out there like that. There's some real cats out there like that. And I witnessed it all. I seen it. And I just say, all you guys are out there, you know, if you guys are not in it, leave it alone. If you guys trying to get into it, leave it alone. Don't even study it. Because like I said, man, you could end up like these dead people out here. You know, the OGs, you know, they're not handling it. They're not even happy what they're seeing right now. You guys so-called holding it down in the block, you guys ain't doing nothing. You guys out there just show button. That's all you guys doing.
It's a sad deal. It's a sad deal. It is a sad deal, and y'all need to get it right. You know, if you enjoy hip hop, you enjoy the urban culture, you enjoy being down, there's nothing wrong with enjoying music. Nothing wrong with, you know, having the hip clothes and all that. We ain't trying to knock your swag. All we're trying to do is let you know that if you want it, if you're trying to get deep in the streets, you try to really know what this is about. Knowledge ain't gonna hurt you. Emulating it will, because people ain't trying to see people fakers. These OG, like Yung Sev says, there's some OGs out here who are just not putting up with these knucklehead kids out there acting like they hard. they're not putting up with them. And and a lot of people getting taken, and it's sad. You're not gonna hear about all of them. The news only got 30 minutes. They even got 30 minutes talking about everybody that got that taken out in a day. So you're not hearing about it. Not even in the newspaper. There's so much stuff going on, and y'all just hate to say this, but y'all ignorant to it. And if you're trying to emulate, don't emulate. Knowledge and enjoying the music and being hip, it's all gravy. Try to emulate, you're falling. That's how it is. Get it right. Stop thinking you're hellbound if you got God in your heart. You got other people out there who are a lot more worse than you are. Keep yourself straight as you can. You are worthy, and just let God know how you feel. And do it right. Real talk.